Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and continued progression, guys. We are in 46-5, which means we can still push a couple more stages. As you can see, level deficiency is getting there. They're already at level 900. That is right, guys. The enemy is on level 900 at this point, which means, as you can see right here, it is the Thorin cheese stage again. Now, we have been seeing this over and over. One of the questions I kept getting today was, with the Thorin cheese, what is the optimal build? So specifically, guys, with Thorin cheese, the retaliation effect in here, the optimal build with Thorin is a plus 30 signature item. Now, if you just unlock the signature item, it'll be kind of basic. It'll do the one retaliation if he dies. But if you get to the point of unlocking the plus 30 signature item, it will actually give him the ability to retaliate twice, which is what you want, guys. You want the retaliation to happen twice, which is what with that plus 30 signature item. Now, in addition, the 3 of 9 furniture is decent. The 9 of 9 furniture is decent. Neither of them are really required. What it does is, if you're getting the hero up to the 3 of 9 or even the 9 of 9, you're probably going to have a little bit easier time getting the Thorin cheese to work, which is the reason why we do put furniture on him. Again, it's not really the stats that we're looking for in this hero. We are looking for him to take damage. That is really the big thing with Thorin, guys, is we want him to take an incredible amount of damage, taking as much damage as possible, because the more damage that he takes, the more damage he is going to retaliate in these formations, which is the reason, again, we're really driving it. Now, when it comes to engraving, you should only engrave Thorin to a 11, so an E11. So again, the ideal build would be 309 11 E11. Again, focusing on the damage stats. What's going to happen, similar to my Thorin, is if you do a Thorin to a plus 30 engraving, you're actually going to be picking up a lot of stats that are very dependent, that are a lot of the mitigation stats. So you're going to have a lot more defense. You're going to have a lot more physical resistance. You're going to have a lot more resistance, meaning that Thorin is going to take less damage. So it's kind of counterintuitive, guys. You want Thorin to really take a maximum amount of damage. And you can see in here, guys, even with Brutus throwing heroes around, a lot of RNG in this one. But like I was saying, is you want to make sure that Thorin is taking a lot of damage, guys, that you're not engraving him to the damage mitigation that you see within there. Now, the other thing, additionally to gear, guys, I use a tier 3 weapon, tier 3 boots. Those are the only tier 3 items that I utilize on the hero. The rest of it, I use a tier 0, so no tier stones on a helmet. And then I do also use the Zealot's plate, which is just adding accuracy to him. That is it, guys. That is the Thorin cheese build. And you can see here, it almost looks like Brutus and Lucy are working the heroes down a little. And then again, we just have to get this RNG factor with this formation to work. We're going to try it one more time. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause it, see if we can get this one done, guys, with this Thorin cheese. Again, it takes a lot of just RNG in here to get it done. And I know my heroes are built up quite a bit, guys. You can see not really working the best with the cheese in here, but let's check it out. All right, guys, so it did take a little while to get that stage done with Thorin. As you can see, we changed it up with the formation a little bit, but almost 47 billion damage on that formation. Absolutely crazy to bring us to 46-6. Looking in here, again, a lot of Thorin cheeses going around here, but this one, the awakened version of Brutus. Now, of course, we have a lot of crowd control in here. We have Leonardo for crowd control, Mishka for crowd control, and also remember, guys, Leonardo is going to offer damage amplification, which is huge in a formation like this. But you can see, pretty big RNG factor, guys. If you don't keep these heroes crowd controlled, they are just going to crush your formation. Even looking at Ullard, guys, so hard to get through the shield. We can spend almost the entire fight without ever getting through the shield, which means that we're going to have to try it again. You can see, without the damage amplification, without the crowd control, at a 901 level deficiency, especially Flora stages, guys, we're not going to be able to get through here. But if you look, guys, Brutus caught Flora. So that's really the big take here. There we go. She's crowd controlled on this side again. Flora is dead at this point, guys. That is right. Through the crowd control aspect, Flora died. Brutus actually grabbed Flora, which is kind of the Brutus Zolrath comp. And even looking here, guys, we have 3 heroes versus Ullard. It took that much to get him down, guys. Incredible. Almost 30 billion damage on there, 10 billion there. But the Flora stages, guys, are just a nightmare. And it's so very, very cool to see that we picked up the Flora stage with using Zolrath and Brutus. Really cool. That's really, really cool to see. I'm hoping again that we can get through this boss stage. I know it's going to take a lot, and I'm almost 100% guaranteed that there is going to be Thorin cheese in there, because we are seeing it religiously again, looking at the campaign stages we're running right now. Thorin cheese, very evident, guys. Evident, it works very well, like we said before. This one, of course, we just have to get the RNG of Gorvo to not kill Scarlet. So that's really the big one here as we go through the tries. Also remember, guys, Grez is a hero that is still utilized in an incredible amount of AFK arena content. Definitely one of the heroes that you want to build earlier in AFK, because you can see here, guys, once you get him scaled, once you start getting those minions up, very, very difficult to kill out Grez. Of course, Ulna provides him the immunity, so he has the ability to scale. Again, Scarlet is going down really fast in this formation with Gorvo. Other one we got to keep up, guys, if we can keep Oden up. He is another one similar to Grez. Oden scales very high, very fast, guys. The damage that Oden puts out is super, super dependent on how much time he has to scale. Even there, we're getting the teleport for Kelthar, and I think we should get this one done, guys. Got to take down, of course, Taylene again and again and again to get this done. But there we go, guys. Look at that. 47, almost 48 billion damage from Oden. 26 right there from Grez, which again is the reason why we talk about building those specific heroes, guys. So looking here, I believe we just might have passed Mickey. It might have been the first time that we passed Mickey. Looking here, 655, guys. We still have a lot of levels on Sono Resin here. So we have Lucretia. Now the Baden battle, we're not going to be able to do the 5-pull with Baden. We could change that up a little bit, but let's see if we have someone that's roughly around where we are. See, there's 701, 688. That is right on par, guys, with what we're looking to do. I'm hoping these formations will work. Again, this is what I do when I'm going through actually pushing formations, making progression. Get a player that is roughly exactly where you are. You're going to have the ability, as long as you possess the heroes they possess, majority of the time you're going to be able to get the stage done, and it's going to be relatively easy just because you're on very similar levels, and it is proven stages that we know work. We know it is combinations of formations. This is the 5-pull, guys. And again, an interesting 5-pull on this one, because again, we have Skarath built up quite a bit. Now, crowd control, of course, going out here, boom. We have Queen, we have Skarath, we have Iran, making it relatively easy, but again, retaliation. Don't want to kill the whole entire team, but we should be able to get this done, and we do. Very, very easy in that one, guys. And then, of course, the Thorin cheese. Pulling everyone together in here. Really getting Thorin to work, guys. Again, the RNG factor with both Thorin cheese and with the Charizard. Very, very high on the RNG factor. You can even see their Thorin, guys, literally just gets one-shotted. They don't have pets in here. They don't have really much of a very strong hero base in here, but boom, there we go. There's the cheese, number 1. Number 2, Thorin takes it out, guys. Very, very quick in that one. Love the plus 30 signature item, double Thorin cheese. This one, of course, Lucretia, really relying on Granite dying. Granite dies, that means everybody gets petrified, guys. That is the big thing with Granite in that plus 30 signature item. The petrification, Lucy just cleans up the entire battlefield. And then, of course, guys, the Charizard, which a little different because Zard's not actually in this one. So we do have Leica. Damon still used a lot, guys. Damon is still a very, very strong hero. Can do an incredible amount of damage in these formations. If you get crowd control, guys, Damon can just run around and clean them up. As long as we can keep this crowd control, and again, we're dealing with Ullard here, which I do not like dealing with at all, because he's really, really difficult to kill when you get in formations. This is going to be close, guys. We did it. We got it done. Just like that, guys. That should be the entire 46-8. Very, very nice in there. All right, so look at that. 56, almost 57 billion damage there from Scarlet. This one, of course, 40 billion damage in a 5-pull with Raku in that one. Kind of crazy to see. Thorin Cheese got it done. Almost 50 billion damage with that one. Lucy, still, guys, 44 billion damage there. And then got really lucky looking at Damon and the damage Damon puts out, guys, almost 14 billion damage. Now, of course, the rest of the team just kills themselves, but Damon still doing almost 14 billion damage in there. And that was it, guys. I think we just passed Mickey. So there is Mickey, guys. The stage that he is on, we just passed 46-9. So that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.